everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be running through my June favorites. I cannot believe that we are already in July. This is so crazy. My family and I spent the July holiday together for Independence Day and it was so amazing. It was nice to just have that free day in the middle of the week to spend time with my husband and our dogs, my family. It was awesome. So I hope that all of you watching have had a really awesome holiday as well if you are in the United States. So for today's video, I have a lot of different products to get through that honestly have been part of my daily routine. I've been trying to really do my makeup as much as I can throughout the week just to make myself feel better. You know, like whenever you dress up nice or you do your makeup, it just gives you that little pep in your step. So that's what I have in store for all of you today. This past week has been a little bit crazy for my scheduled videos. I did post an anti-haul today. I had some trouble editing it. It was giving me a lot of problems because the pictures I put in, some of them weren't showing up. It was really weird, but I apologize for that. I am literally in the middle of trying to get my dissertation proposal done. I am trying to propose my dissertation to my committee at the beginning of September, and time is just going by so quickly. So even though I was really wanting to get my 3 videos up for you this week, it's been hard, but I got so much done for my dissertation that I am definitely going to be able to have a lot of free time to film my videos over this weekend. So this will be up today that I am filming. What day is it? It is Friday. So it's going to be up probably later tonight because we are going to go and see the new Ant-Man and Wasp, or Bee, something like that. I don't know. I don't really follow this part of Marvel. I think it's Marvel, right? I don't know. The previews looked really cute and fun, so we just decided to go and see it. But this video will be up later today. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I feel like I have been on my computer for so long, I haven't had any sort of like interaction with people. So I'm just like talking your ear off. All right, so if you're curious to see what my June favorites are, then go ahead and just keep watching. Okay, so I figured I would just kind of start with the base of the face and then work up. So the very first thing I have here is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And I know, like, I feel like this has been my favorite ever since I got it, but honestly, it's because it's just that good. I love this primer water because it really hydrates my skin. It gives me that nice, beautiful, glowy look. For a really nice foundation and base. And if you're working with more of a matte foundation, this is definitely going to give you more of a glow to that foundation, or at least add a little bit of moisture to it. But I also love it because it makes my foundation last longer. And honestly, when people were saying that about this primer water, I was like, how can a primer water, like a spray, make your foundation last longer? But it does. Afterwards, it almost feels like not sticky, but just a little bit tacky. So I feel like the formula gives foundation something to hold on to instead of just your skin, which, you know, skin tends to slip and slide. So I love this primer water so much. I am already down to here and I have not had it for that long. So I try to only spray like 3 to 4 pumps, and because it has such a direct spray, it's been doing such a great job at like using very minimal amounts. I will say that this spray is very direct, so it's not going to be like a mist unless you hold it way back here, but then you're going to end up wasting some product because obviously it's not going to get all up on your face. So I don't know if it's just my bottle, but this one, it definitely does have more of a direct spray, so that's just something to be aware of. And then I have my combination of what I pretty much wear every single day. Not just for the past month, but this is kind of like my go-to routine for my day-to-day work or school looks. So first we have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. So I love this concealer a lot. I've been using this instead of my Tarte Shape Tape just because I'm like almost out of that, if not already out. So I did repurchase another one of the Naked Skin concealers after I ran out of it the first time. What I will do is usually switch up my concealer. So I will apply this underneath my eyes, on my eyelids, kind of the center of my face wherever I'm having redness or texture, just to kind of even out my skin tone. I don't wear this like a foundation, so I'm not putting this all over my face necessarily unless I'm having a lot of really bad breakouts, but I will put this in the areas that I need. And then I will go in with this BB Creamy Foundation Powder by Tarte, and I will apply this directly over it as like a setting powder and as a powder foundation, just to set that concealer, and then also to even out the rest of my skin tone where I did not put that concealer. So for the past month, this has been my duo, my combination that I use pretty much every single day. It gives such a beautiful, flawless coverage. I will say that if you don't like the powder look, what I would recommend is going over the powder with a dewy skin set, such as the Pixi Glow Mist. Looks really amazing. A lot of people were asking me what like foundation and concealer I was using a couple of videos ago where I had that really dewy look going on, and it was this combination with the Pixi Glow Mist over top of that. So if you don't mind the powdery look, then it's just fine. Honestly, if you suffer from pores, I would highly recommend going in with a concealer and then using a powder foundation over top, because the powder is going to set more on top of your skin and not kind of seep into those pores or kind of enhance any texture that you have going on. So that's just a little trick, but this duo combination is amazing. Like I said, sometimes I will trade this out for my Milani Retouch and Rewind concealer or my NYX HD concealer, but for the past month I have been loving my Naked Skin by Urban Decay. Like, oh, it's so good. All right, when I have not been using that duo, I have been going back to the IT Cosmetics CC Plus foundation cream thing. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a color correcting full coverage cream anti-aging hydrating serum. So this is SPF 50+. I used this for the first time in a long time on camera this month, and it was so amazing, you guys. Like, you can see my reaction. I fell back in love with this. Whenever I first started my channel years ago, I was obsessed with this foundation, CC cream, whatever you want to call it. It gives such a beautiful natural finish. It's not too dewy, it's not matte. It's like that perfect satin, like your skin finish. It's absolutely gorgeous. For me, I don't know if it has like silicone or something in it that helps to like make it sit on top of the skin a little bit more, but that's exactly what it does. Like, I suffer from enlarged pores down my T-zone, like hardcore, especially in my nose area, like on the side of my nose right here in this pocket. I will get really, really enlarged pores. This does not enhance them at all. In fact, it hides it, especially for a liquid foundation. So I have been gravitating towards this when I am wanting to use liquid foundation and not my powder little routine there. So that is awesome. I'm glad that I fell back in love with that. All right, so now I will do this. Okay, so you guys know this. I am obsessed with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I've been using this one. It's part of my Project Pan. It's just one of those bronzers. Oh my God. And it smells delicious. It literally smells like you were on the beach sipping strawberry daiquiris or something like that. Oh, it's so good, so good. But what I love is that they created different shades. So I believe for a long time they only had like one, maybe two shades of this, but they have expanded their collection. Physicians Formula needs to expand a lot more than they have, but they're making progress, which is good. But this formula, honestly, is probably the best bronzer formula out there. Like, I love it so much. It is not just a holy grail for drugstore. It is a holy grail for all bronzers out there for medium to light skin tones. I love this baby so much, and no matter what bronzer I am obsessed with at the time, whether it be the Anastasia Beverly Hills one or the new Becca Be The Light palette that I just got, like I always use this at least once a month. But for my everyday routine, this works really well if you have either a liquid or a powder foundation. So it's not one of those that is going to be streaky if you decide not to set your foundation before you go in with this powder bronzer. It's not one of those that is going to like leave it patchy or anything like that. So I highly, highly recommend this. And it has been my baby, not just for this month, but like all time since I first discovered it. All right, so the blush that I have been pretty much wearing every single day is the Too Faced Love Flush I Will Always Love You blush. So it's their little heart blush. And this one is the really beautiful light terracotta peachy undertone. So this is what it looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous. And since I have had more of a tan, this has looked absolutely gorgeous on me. I would also say that this is one of those blushes that is going to look beautiful on, oh my God, excuse me, on everyone. Like, it doesn't matter if you are super, super fair and have like white blonde hair, this is gonna look beautiful on you because it's that like true terracotta peach. Or if you are a very deep skin tone, this is gonna give you that really gorgeous kind of like rosy coral shade that is gorgeous on those deep skin tones. It just works for so many different people, and honestly, I love it. Like, I have been waiting for summer to roll around so I could dive back into this blush. And it's one of those that if I'm going for more of a warm tone look, I will totally rock this in the fall and the winter months, even though it's more summer and springtime appropriate. But this has been my go-to every single day. Like, when I'm doing my makeup, this is on my vanity, without a doubt. And then this highlight is actually new to me this past month, but I fell in love with it. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade of Golden Flower Crown. So it's just one of their like normal highlights. And I do have two other shades that I've had in my collection for a while, Crown of My Canopy and then Precious Petals, which are a little bit darker. Crown of My Canopy is more of like a rosy tone, kind of like blush topper is what I use it for. So it looks like that. It kind of has that rose gold undertone. And then Precious Petals is more of like a champagne, kind of mixed between like a champagne pop and opal by Becca. So that's kind of like a mix in between those two, because it does have a little bit of like a champagne undertone, but it's not gold. And it's not like silver. It's kind of weird and in between. But back to the one that I've been loving. So Golden Flower Crown is this gorgeous pale gold. And I don't know what it is about this shade, but for the entire time that I purchased it in June, this is what oh my God, no. For the entire time that I have been using this, I like freak out every single time that I put it on my face. It is just so beautiful. It is the perfect shade if you are olive like me and if you are more on the tan side, because it does have a little bit of like that yellow gold undertone to it. So if you are more fair or have like that pinky undertone, this might come up a little bit muddy on you, but where I'm at right now, my skin tone, this looks so beautiful. It complements me very well, and I have been loving it. So good. All right, so I know that this palette is controversial and it's just like some people love it, some people hate it, but honestly, like the Anastasia Subculture palette, I don't know what it is about these three shades, but we have Dawn, which is right here. Okay, that's kind of like that really nice pale transition shade. And then we have New Wave and Roxy. New Wave is like a burnt orange, and then Roxy is kind of like a terracotta red. So those two I'm sorry, those 3 shades are definitely going to be hitting pan. This is in my project pan, but I will literally just throw, oh my God, I can't talk. I will throw Dawn into my crease every single day and I'm done. So I'll either do that or I'll add a tiny little bit of New Wave and Roxy just to warm up and deepen up my crease a tiny little bit, and that's it. But every single day I have been using Dawn in my crease. Like, I love that shade. It is the most perfect shade for me for my eyes whenever I'm just trying to throw something in there really quick and just add a little bit of depth into my crease. I love this. This is like literally my everyday palette. It's what I go towards. So I know some people are like, I don't like it for whatever reason. I haven't had a big problem with it, so I'm going to keep using it. All right, so now to wrap up for lips, we have our first product, which is by, what are you? Butter London, and it is the Sheer Wisdom Lush Lip Oil, and this one is in the shade Royal Blood. So first off, the packaging is gorgeous. Like, it is just so beautiful. You open up the lid like this and it has like that felt tip, right? And then down here we have the little clicker. So I'll do a little swatch, see if it comes up, but I love this formula. It's right here on my hand. So you can see it has a little bit of that kind of mauve-y undertone to it, but it really is a lip oil. So I will use this when I do my makeup, when I'm not wearing any makeup, whenever I go to bed, even though I probably shouldn't because I have white sheets. So this honestly moisturizes my lips so much. Instead of my lip balm, I have been carrying this around because it gives you just a tiny little bit of color to your lips, but not too much to where you can still wear it without makeup and it doesn't look funny. This is probably, I didn't buy this. My mom gave it to me from her collection when she was decluttering, so I don't know exactly how much it is. It is Butter London, so you know, it's a high-end brand. I'm pretty sure it's like more up there. So that to me doesn't matter because I will be repurchasing this without a doubt. It is just so moisturizing and it feels good. It's not sticky or tacky. It doesn't leave that white rim that some lip oils or glosses will do. It's just so good. Like, I love it. I carry it around with me everywhere. I'm going to be taking it to the movies with me tonight. So when I have not been using that, or when I have not been filming a tutorial or a video on camera where I've been trying to use like another lip product, I have been using it's like worn off. I think it's a ColourPop, yeah. ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Magic Wand. You guys, I bought this forever ago, and because I have like the worst lip product organization, my like lip products are now very nicely organized in my new organizer that I got from Sunny Cosmetics. But I don't think I ever used this, even though I bought it a really long time ago. I think it just kind of got like lost in my collection. And I have to say, I have worn this like almost every single time I've done my makeup. Like, even whenever I was wearing my Vibrant Lip by Gerard Cosmetics in one of my more recent videos, I like took that off and put this on when I went out. So I love it. It is the most perfect nude right here. The formula for the Ultra Satin Lip is so amazing. It's a very comfortable, but it still gives like that matte look with just a little tiny bit of wetness to it, to where it kind of looks like a matte bullet lipstick, to where it's not so matte that you can see all the little lines in your lips if you don't have filler. But at the same time, like, it lasts a really long time. Like, I can drink coffee, I can eat food, and I'll only have to replace like a tiny little bit at the center of my lips. It's just amazing. And honestly, like, this color for me has been everything. Like, for the entire month, I've been dying over that color. Like, I will put on like warm eyeshadows so that I can rock the warm nude lip. I love that formula so much, and I'm definitely going to be saving up for some more ColourPop products, and definitely Ultra Satin Lips are going to be in that. orders. So that is my makeup favorites for the month of June. I feel like, honestly, y'all, this is one of those months that I was like hardcore dedicated to these products. I actually wore them multiple times a week. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, I rediscovered this in my collection and I loved it for this month. No, like these products that I was using and abusing, like they were my everything. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will definitely be having some more go up for you within this upcoming week, my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. And yeah, so let me know what your favorites have been for the month of June. I would love to find out. And without further ado, I hope you have a fabulous Friday. I hope yours is probably a little more exciting than mine because I'm just hanging out, doing my thing, going to see a movie, but hey, that's okay. That's what we like to do around here. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.